Relative clause is a part of a sentence that gives more information about a noun. It usually starts with words like who, which, or that. Demak, relative clause bu bitta gapni bir qismi, noun haqida ko'proq ma'lumot beradigan qismi demak. Hop. It usually starts with words like who, which, or that. Demak, relative clause odatda who, which yoki that degan so'zlar bilan boshlanadi. Bularning nomi relative pronounlar. Recording, okay. Demak, relative pronounlar bilan boshlanadi shunaqa. Hop, relative clause'ni gapni ichida bitta ko'ramiz qanaqa bo'ladi. Hop. Birinchi oddiy gap bilan boshlaymiz. The tiger ate the goat earlier today. Hop, demak, the tiger ate the goat earlier today. Demak, bugun ertaroq bu tiger goatni yeb qo'ygan ekan. Oddiy gap, hech qanaqa qo'shimchasi yo'q. Ana endi bunga relative clause qo'shishga harakat qilib ko'ramiz. Noun haqida ko'proq informatsiya beradigan. Bizda noun hozir tiger. Demak, shu tigerga ko'proq informatsiya, tiger haqida ko'proq informatsiya beradigan ozgina kichkina sentencega gapini qo'shib qo'yamiz. Relative clause. Xo'p. Okay, boshlaymiz. The tiger that was hungry ate the goat today earlier. Mana bu narsa that was hungry demak bizda relative clause. Mana relative pronoun bilan boshlandi that. Mana bu yerdan that oldik demak. The tiger that was hungry ate the goat earlier today. Gapni ma'nosi o'zi oddiy edi. Что tiger goatni yeb qo'ygandi. Biz yana ozgina narsa qo'shdik. The tiger that was hungry ate the goat today earlier yoki earlier today farqi yo'q. Doesn't matter. Okay, noun haqida ko'proq informatsiya beryapti. Which tiger? The tiger that was hungry. Demak, och qolgan tiger haqida gap ketyapti. Tiger haqida qo'shimcha ma'lumotimiz bor. Mana shu narsa relative clause deyiladi. Gapni noun haqida qo'shimcha informatsiya beradigan. Xo'p, endi relative pronounlar haqida gaplashamiz. Pronouns. 7 ta eng common uchraydiganlarni yozib beraman. Hop, who, whom, which, that, where, when, and whose. Demak, shu whom, who, whom, which, that, where, when, those. Demak, mana shu pronounlar, relative pronounlar eng ko'p uchraydiganlari. SAT'da writing savollarida eng ko'p mana shu pronounlarni ko'rasizlar. Bundan boshqalar ham uchrab turadi, no ular juda kamdan kam. Shuning uchun ham bu eng mashhurlar, eng common uchraydiganlari. Xo'p, boshqalari boshqacha, mana shular boshqacha formasida oldiga preposition kelib, shunaqalar bo'ladi ko'proq. Xo'p, endi bular bilan bitta gaplashamiz. Birinchi who bilan. Demak, who jonli narsalar uchun ishlatiladi. Animate, subjectlar, objektlar va never with a preposition. Demak, who jonli, animate jonlilar uchun subject, object hammasi bor, lekin preposition ishlatmasligimiz kerak bunga. Bu bilan birga. Demak, who bilan boshlangan relative clause ichida preposition bo'lmasligi kerak. Animate jonli narsalar uchun ishlatamiz. Subject objektlar bo'ladi, lekin preposition bo'lmaydi. Hop, bitta example ko'ramiz. Students, for example, who must stay after the lesson will be doing additional task. Okay, students who must stay after the lesson will be doing additional task. Mana bitta who bilan boshlandi. Demak, who must stay after the lesson. Mana shu joyi demak bizda hozir relative clause. Who relative pronoun bilan boshlangan. Xo'p, mana bu narsani yo'q deb hisoblab turamiz hozir. Yo'q deb o'qiymiz. Students will be doing additional task. Demak, studentlar qo'shimcha nimadir, qanaqadir tasklar qilishadi. Xo'p, qaysi studentlarligini specify qilib berish uchun bizga relative clause kerak bo'ladi va mana shuni qo'shamiz. Students who must stay after the lesson will be doing additional task. Demak, darsdan keyin qoladigan studentlar qo'shimcha nimadir tasklar qilishadi. Demak, qo'shimcha informatsiya berdi bizga. Qaysi studentlarligini specify qilib berdi, aniqlab berdi bizga. Okay, yana bitta. The girl, okay, who Michael has been looking throughout his life has got 11 fingers on her hands. Okay, the girl who Michael has been looking throughout his life has got 11 fingers on her hands. Okay, kind of funny. Michael hayoti davomida qarab yurgan, ko'z ostiga olib qo'ygan qiz qo'llarida 11 ta barmoq bor ekan o'sha qizda. Mana bu bizda relative clause. Yo'q deb ko'ramiz. Yo'q deb o'qiymiz. Relative clause hozir yo'q deb tasavvur qilamiz va gapni o'qiymiz. The girl has got 11 fingers on her hands. Demak, qizni qo'llarida 11 ta barmoq bor ekan. Qaysi qiz degan savol bo'lmasligi uchun, specific bo'lishi uchun gap mana bu girlga relative clause qo'shilgan. Qizni, ya'ni qaysi qiz haqida gap ketayotganini bilish uchun. The girl who Michael has been looking throughout his life has got 11 fingers on her hands. Demak, Michael hayoti davomida ko'z ostiga olib qo'ygan, qarab yurgan qizni qo'llarida 11 ta barmog'i bor ekan. Okay. Demak, preposition yo'q. The girl deyapti, mana subjektlar bor, objektlar bor, hammasi bor, lekin preposition yo'q. Mana shu narsaga e'tibor berishimiz kerak. Who bilan ishlatilgan, demak preposition bo'lmaydi. Hop, keyingisi whom. Hop, bu animate'ga ishlatiladi, objectga ishlatiladi va bu yerda preposition bilan ishlatiladi. Preposition. Hop, whomga, animate'ga, jonliga, objectga i plus bu yoqda lekin preposition bo'ladi. Hop. Example. Okay, let's assume the candidate whom the voters trusted blindly won the election. Okay. The candidate. Mana bu joydan whomdan blindlygacha demak bizda relative clause. Whom the candidate whom the voters trusted blindly won the election. Давайте yana mana shu relative clause yo'q deb tasavvur qilib gapni o'qiymiz. The candidate won the election. Просто demak electionda kandidat yutdi. Ya'ni ovoz berish jarayonida kandidat g'alaba qozondi, yutdi. Qaysi kandidat deganda whom the voters trusted blindly degan narsa qo'shilyapti. Demak, kandidat jonli animate shuning uchun ham whom ishlatilyapti mana bitta. Whom the voters trusted blindly. Okay. Mana bu ovoz beruvchilar demak ko'rlarcha, demak полностью 100% ishonishgan mana bu kandidatga. O'sha 100% ishongan ovoz beruvchilar tomonidan qo'llab-quvvatlangan kandidat demak yutdi electionda. Yana bitta. The professor whom I had consulted um, for for an advice. Okay, an advice offered invaluable invaluable guidance on my research project. Whom bilan boshlanyapti. Mana shu joyda men yana relative clause belgilab olamiz mana buni. The professor whom I had consulted for an advice offered invaluable guidance on my research project. Yana mana buni yo'lda o'qiymiz. The professor offered invaluable guidance on my research project. Demak, professor meni research proyektimga judayam qadri baland bo'lgan guidance ko'rsatdi. Ya'ni yo'l yo'riq ko'rsatdi. Research projektimga bog'liq bo'lgan. Qaysi professor deganda whom I had consulted for an advice. Demak, men maslahat so'rab borgan professor meni research projektimga judayam qimmatli bo'lgan guidance ko'rsatdi, yo'l yo'riq ko'rsatdi degan ma'noda. Whom mana animate uchun professor animate object bor, an advice, okay. Whom o'zi preposition for mana for the advice. Okay. Demak, whomni ham bilib oldik qanaqa ishlatilishini. Keyingisi o'tamiz. That. Okay, that animate uchun, inanimate uchun, subject uchun, okay, object uchun hammasiga ishlatadi, lekin preposition bilan ishlatilmaydi. Okay, that inanimate, subject, object, and never with a preposition. Jonli va jonsiz hammasiga subjectga ham, objectga ham ishlatiladi, demak, lekin hech qachon preposition bilan kelmaydi. Hech qachon preposition bilan ishlatilmaydi. Example, the hands that Wanda, let's say, is tattooing. I think. Tattooing belong to Nat. Okay, that bilan boshlanadi. Thatdan tattooinggacha, demak, bizda relative clause. The hands that Wanda is tattooing belong to Nat. Demak, Wanda tattoo qilayotgan qo'llar Natga tegishli. Mana bu narsani yo'q deb o'qisak, the hands belong to Nat. Demak, bu qo'llar Natga tegishli. Mana bu that Wanda is tattooing ko'proq informatsiya beryapti qo'llar haqida. Wanda tattoo qilayotgan qo'llar Natga tegishli demak. Xo'p, inanimate'ga ishlatildi mana hands, inanimate va preposition yo'q, e'tibor bergan bo'lsalaring. Okay. Yana to'xtamiz. The photo, for example, there was given to Mike when he was 20, has still been kept by him. Okay, mana bu was o'rniga turned deb qo'yaylik, yaxshiroq eshitilar ekan. Turned. Hop. The photo that was given to Mike when he turned 20 has still been kept by him. That'dan boshlangan 20 gacha demak bizda relative clause. Relative clauses o'qisak, the photo has still been kept by him. Okay, qaysi photo by him, kim u him, bu narsalarni bilish uchun bizda relative clause bor. The photo that was given to Mike when he turned 20. Demak, Mike'ga berilgan foto Mike tomonidan hozirgacha demak saqlab qolingan. 20 yoshda berilgan bo'lsa, unga o'sha foto hozirgacha u saqlab qo'ygan bu narsani. Demak, bizga yana qo'shimcha informatsiya bera olyapti bu relative pronoun bilan relative clause. Xo'p. Ikkalasi ham inanimitga nisbatan ishlatilgan. Animitga nisbatan ishlatilsa ham bo'ladi. Masalan, biror hayvonga, qushlar, shunaqa narsalar ishlatsak bo'ladi. Subject, object hammasi bor va okay. Shunaqa ishlatiladi demak, that ham. Whose. Whose animate bilib turganlaringdek. Inanimate for possession. And for example, here we got subject plus verb. Demak, subject plus verb bo'lar ekan-da bunda. Who's'da. Whose. Jonsiz, jonli hammasiga va for possession. Okay. For possession, ya'ni kimnikidir bo'lgan degan ma'noda. Okay, kimnikidir degan ma'noda. Whose o'zi ham shunaqa ma'no beradi. Example ko'ramiz. Okay, the chair whose leg was painted black was broken by Nicola, who yana to'qishuvsiz can probably weighs about 100 or 110 even maybe kilograms. Okay. The chair whose leg was painted black was broken by Nicola, who probably weighs about 100 and 110 kilograms. Demak, bizda hozir bu yoqda ikkita relative clause bo'lib ketdi. Mana bu who probably weighs about 100 and 110 kilograms. Bu Nikolani ta'siri beryapti. Lekin bu who'ga oid bo'lgan. Shuning uchun ham bunga uncha fokus qilmaymiz. Who'ni ko'rib chiqdik. Who'sga ko'proq fokus qilamiz. The chair whose leg was painted black was broken by Nicola. Demak, mana bu preposition relative clause'ni yo'q deb hisoblab o'qiymiz. The chair was broken by Nicola. Demak, stul Nicola tomonidan sindirilgan. Qaysi stul? The chair whose leg was painted black. Demak, oyog'i qoraga bo'yalgan stul, demak, Nicola tomonidan sindirilgan. Mana bu whose leg was painted black chairni describe qilib beryapti. Chair haqida ko'proq ma'lumot beryapti bizga demak. Still recording. Yes, it is. Okay, yana bitta ko'rsak bo'ladi. The girl whose hair was cut in the kitchen was crying to her father. Okay. whose hair was cut in the kitchen degan joyi bizda relative clause demak. Demak, the girl whose hair was cut in the kitchen was crying to her father. Relative clause'siz o'qiymiz. The girl was crying to her father. Demak, qiz dadasiga yig'layotdi. Qaysi qiz? The girl whose hair was cut in the kitchen. Sochi, demak, kuxnyada kesib tashlangan qiz dadasiga yig'layotdi. Bu ham the girl, ya'ni qiz. Bu lekin animate. The chair inanimate bo'lsa bu animate. Girlni describe qilib beryapti. Qaysi girlligi haqida, ya'ni. Va possession, mana hammasida possession bor. Whose leg, demak, chairga belong qiladi. Whose hair, girlga belong qiladi. Is subject plus verb ham bor. Demak, whose shunaqa ishlatiladi. Keyingisi when. Okay, when for time demak, vaqt uchun ishlatiladi. Lekin when'da bitta narsa bor. Xo'p, when bilan at, on yoki in, which bular marta plus qo'yamiz. Bular bir-biri bilan bir xil narsa. Demak, when time vaqt uchun ishlatilsa, when bilan at which, on which, in which bular bir xil narsa. Demak, when ishlatiladigan joyga at which, on which, in which shulardan birortasini ham ishlatsa bo'ladi. Xo'p, bunga ham example ko'ramiz. Okay, last Monday. Okay, when Richard cried, for example, out of emotional pain was March 8th. Oh my God. Okay, last Monday when Richard cried out of emotional pain was March 8th. Demek, when'dan paingacha bizda relative clause. Last Monday when Richard, okay, man relative clause o'qiymiz. Last Monday was March 8th. Demak, o'tgan dushanba 8-mart edi. Man bu when Richard cried out of emotional pain bu Mondayga ko'proq description beryapti. Okay, last Monday. Which Monday? When Richard cried out of emotional pain was March 8th. Okay. Hop. Yana bitta ko'rsak bo'ladi. Let's see. Daniel likes celebrating New Year Day. Let's say New Year Day. When, for example, his father buys him whatever he wants. Okay, Daniel likes celebrating New Year Day when his father buys him whatever he wants. Demek, when'dan whatever he wants gacha bizda relative clause. Hop. Daniel likes celebrating New Year Day. Okay, bitta chotki deya berdi. Hop. Endi o'sha day'ni ko'proq describe qilib beryapti mana bu relative clause bilan. When his father buys him whatever he wants. Demak, otasi o'sha kuni unga xohlagan narsasini olib berar ekan. O'sha kunda u yaxshi ko'radi. Keyin men bitta narsa qilsak bo'ladi. Masalan, men bu joyda when o'rniga on which desak ham bo'ladi. Last Monday, on which Richard cried out of emotional pain, was March 8th. Bir xil bo'ldi ikkalasi ham ma'nodan. Bu yoqda ham xuddi shunaqa, bu yoqda in which desak bo'ladi. Daniel likes celebrating New Year Day, in which his father buys him whatever he wants. Okay, on which Demak, when'niki ishlatilishi shunaqa ekan. Menimcha when eng osoni edi bu yoqda. Okay. Hop. Where? Internet connection bilan problemalar bo'lyapti. Okay, where? Where demak for places. Joylar uchun ishlatilinadi where. Va bu yoqda ham boyagidaqa narsa qilsak bo'ladi. Hop. Where at in yoki on which bilan bir xil narsa. Xo'p, demak, where joylar uchun ishlatiladi obviously. Where bilan at which, on which, in which bu bir xil narsa. Demak, buni o'rniga ham ishlatsanglar bo'ladi where'ni o'rniga. On which deb turib, at which deb turib. Xo'p, for example, the library where Leo goes to take a nap is nearby the subway. Okay, the library where Leo goes to take a nap is nearby the subway. Where Leo goes to take a nap. Mana shu bizda relative clause. This is o'qib ko'ramiz. The library where, okay, the library is nearby the subway. Demak, bizda biblioteka mana bu metroni oldida ekan. Qaysi library degan savolda where Leo goes to take a nap. Mana shu relative clause yordam keladi specify qilib berish uchun. Xo'p. Okay. Bizda quantifier degan narsa ham bor shu temaga oid. Quantifiers yoki numbers yoki noun просто. Plus of bo'ladi orasida bularni, plus which, whose va whom. Demak, numberlar, quantifierlar, nounlar va which, whose, whom olinadi va ularning orasida doim of bo'ladi. Hop, example ko'rsak bo'ladi bunga ham. Okay, let's say Andrea has friends. Nuqta qo'ysak bo'ladi, normal gap. Bunga men bu quantifierlardan qo'shmoqchiman. Men bu friendsga qo'shsam bo'ladi. Two of whom have been imprisoned for trafficking human organs, for example. Andrea has friends, two of whom have been imprisoned for trafficking human organs. Demak, Andrea has friends. Qo'ysak bo'ladi. Polniy bitta ma'no beryapti gap. Andreaning do'stlari bor. Ulardan ikkitasi, demak, odam organlarini sotgani, shunaqa narsalar qilgani uchun, demak, qamalib chiqqan. Mana shu friendsga describe qilib beryapti. Ulardan ikkitasi qanaqaligini. Demak, number bo'lyapti bu yerda mana bu two of whom of ham bor, u tomondan whom bor. Okay. Yana bitta. Andy was given handouts. For example, some of which were used as a paper today. Demak, Andy was given handouts, some of which were used as a paper today. Andyga demak handoutlar berilgandi. Handout mana bunaqa nima desa bo'ladi? Homework qilish uchun varaqlar berishadi, o'sha ichida homework bo'ladi, o'shanaqa narsalar, handoutlar. Demak, Andyga handout berishgandi. O'sha handoutlardan ba'zilari bugun list sifatida ishlatildi. Demak, quantifier numbers, nouns plus of, which, whose, whom shunaqa ishlatiladi. Hop. Demak, bu bunaqa ishlatilar ekan. Bunga bitta exercise qilib ko'rsak bo'ladi. Okay. Cross out all the comma phrases and relative clauses. Okay, comma phrase. Bu narsani ham tushuntira olay sizlarga hozir. Hop. Prepositional phrases or comma phrases. Demak, bular bitta narsa va gapni boshida keladi. Okay, nima desa bo'ladi? A prepositional phrase is a group of words that starts with a noun or pronoun. Okay, it gives more information about something in a sentence. Okay, a prepositional phrase is a group of words. Короче, demak prepositional phrase yoki comma phrase bu gapda qanaqadir noun yoki qanaqadir yana informatsiya qo'shib beradigan group of words. Masalan, qanday bo'lishi mumkin? Example ko'radigan bo'lsak, xo'p. Until the dinner zapytaya qo'yamiz, keyin gap davom etadi, ya'ni nimadirlar bo'ladi. Until the dinner shunaqa boshlanishi mumkin. Or 8-9 p.m. tomorrow yana nimadirlar gap ketadi. Okay. On Monday in the evening yoki at the school deb turib yana nimadirlar aytib tashlasa bo'ladi. Xo'p. Demak, prepositional phraselar shunaqa gapni boshida keladi. Until the dinner at 9 p.m. tomorrow on Monday in the evening at the school shunaqa deb boshlanadi. Bunaqalardan keyin doim zapytaya qo'yilishi kerak, har doim. Okay, mana bitta ko'ramiz. Cross out all the comma phrases and relative clauses. What's left should still be grammatically complete sentence, subject and the verb, even though the meaning may come off as incomplete. The first one is done for you. Answer, okay. Demak, hamma comma phraselarni va relative clauselarni yo'qotar ekanmiz, ustidan chizib tashlar ekanmiz. Qolgan narsa grammatически to'g'ri bo'lishi kerak. Ma'no jihatdan to'g'ri bo'lmasa ham. Xo'p, birinchisini ko'ramiz. Although it may better mankind. Some critics of animal testing, which is sometimes harmful to the animals, claim it as cruel and inhuman. Demak, mana bitgacha hop, comma phrase yoki dependent clause demak chizib qo'yilgan, zapytaya qo'yilgan va chizib tashlangan kerak emas holatda. Which deb bilan boshlangan, mana bitta ham demak bu relative clause. Buni ham chizib tashlashgan. Qolgan narsani o'qib ko'ramiz. Some critics of animal testing claim it is cruel and inhuman. Bu grammatически to'g'ri. Demak, ba'zi kritiklar bu narsani juda ham vahshiylik deb hisoblar ekanda. Xo'p, bu narsa grammatически to'g'ri. Ma'no jihatdan to'liq ma'no bermayotgan bo'lsa ham bizga shunaqa degan. Grammatически to'g'ri bo'lsa bo'ldi degan. Xo'p, mana bular ko'ramiz. After running the Boston Marathon, Jack Canis drank all the water that was left in his bottle and fell to his knees. Okay. After running degan joyini olib tashlasak bo'ladi. Bu ham boshida kelgan, shuni ozgina informatsiya bergan. Demak, Jack Kenneth drank all the water that was left in his bottle. Okay. Buni ham tashlab bo'ladi, kerak emas bu ham. And fell to his knees. Okay. Jack Kenneth drank all the water and fell to his knees. Demak, Jack Kenneth hamma suvni ichib qo'ydi va ichdi va tizzalab qoldi, tizzaga yiqildi deyapti. No, ma'no uncha chiqmayapti bu gapdan. Mana bu o'chirgan joylarimizni qo'shadigan bo'lsak, ma'no chiqadi. Lekin bizda ma'no shart emas ekan. Okay, 3. The lost ship and its treasure that had fallen to the bottom of the ocean were never found again. Okay, the lost ship and its treasure. Mana shu joydan tashlaymiz. The lost ship and its treasure were never found again. Yo'qolgan kema va uni xazinasi hech qachon qayta topilmadi. Men bu joyini shartdan emas ekan, uncha ma'no jihatdan ham. Chunki yo'qolgan kema deyapti va suvni tagiga, okeanni tubiga tushib ketgan deyapti. U aytmasa ham katta ehtimol shunday bo'ladi. Okay, 4-inchisi. Frank, in addition to his cousins, suffers from a condition known as hyperthymistic syndrome, which prevents one from ever forgetting anything. Okay, Frank, in addition to his cousins. Okay, bu narsa kerak emas bizga. Suffers from a condition known as hyperthymistic syndrome, which bilan boshlanadi. Demak, relative clause. Bizga kerak emas bu ham. Buni ham chizib tashlaymiz. Okay. Qolgan narsani o'qib ko'ramiz. Frank suffers from a condition known as hyperthymistic syndrome. Okay. To'liq bizga ma'no chiqazib beryapti. Demak, to'g'ri. Xo'p, buni qanaqa qilishni ko'rdilaring? Bu narsani men gruppaga tashlab beraman. Polnisi oxirigacha o'zlaring ishlab qo'yasizlar. Tushunmaganlaringni gruppadan so'rasanglar, yordam beraman. Xo'p, mana yerda yana bitta narsa qoldi, shuni ham ko'rsak zo'r bo'lardi. Essential and non-essential part of the sentence. Okay. Muhim va muhim bo'lmagan gapni bir qaysidir chashchi. Bu ko'proq relative clause bo'ladi, ko'pincha holatlarda. Xo'p, bitta definitionni ko'rib olaylik avval. Xo'p, bitta definition ko'rib oladigan bo'lsak, okay, an essential part provides critical information needed to understand the sentence. Removing it would change the meaning or the sentence make the sentence unclear. Demak, essential parti, muhim bo'lgan parti, demak, sentence'ni tushunishga kerak bo'lgan juda ham muhim bitta parti bo'ladi. Uni olib tashlasa, demak, ma'no o'zgarib ketadi yoki sentence gap noaniq bo'lib qoladi. Nima haqida gap ketayotganini bilmay qoladi. Hop. Bitta example ko'ramiz. Example. Let's say about, например, the dog that barked loudly is mine. The dog that barked loudly is mine. Qaranglar, mana bu joyda relative clause va mana shu joyda o'z bilamiz. Essentialmi yo non-essential? Hop, the dog, bu narsani olib tashlab o'qib ko'ramiz. The dog is mine. Demak, mana bu kuchuk meniki deyapti. Kuchuk meniki. Qaysi kuchukligini bilish kerak. Masalan, atrofda bir 4-5tadir balki kuchuklar kimdirgadir aytganda "The dog is mine" deganda u odam tushunmay qolishi mumkin qaysiligini. Lekin mana bu bizga berilayotgan informatsiya "The dog that barked loudly is mine". Demak, bu narsa bizga kerakli joy. Bizga informatsiya beryapti. Qaysi kuchuk haqida gap ketayotganini specify qilib beryapti. Shuning uchun bu narsaga tegilmaydi. Xo'p, keyingisi essential part adds extra information, but can be, for example, removed without changing the overall meaning of the sentence. For example, usually non-essential parts are set off by commas. Okay. Demak, non-essential part o'sha relative clause'da qanaqadir yoki non-essential bo'lsa agar qo'shimcha informatsiya beradi va uni olib tashlasa hech sentence'da umumiy значениesiga ma'nosiga hech qanaqa zarar yetmaydi. Demak, olib tashlasa bo'ladi uni. Hech nima o'zgarmaydi. For example, my dog who is very friendly loves to play. Demak, my dog who is very friendly loves to play. Okay, mana bu narsa bizda relative clause. Bu narsani yo'q deb o'qib ko'raylik. My dog loves to play. Meni kuchugim o'ynashni yaxshi ko'radi. Bitta zo'r ideya bor, cho'tka ideya bor. Nima haqida gap ketayotganini tushunsa bo'ladi. Demak, kuchugi o'ynashni yaxshi ko'rar ekan. Shu narsa haqida informatsiya berilgan bizda. Endi nima qo'shganiga e'tibor beramiz. My dog who is very friendly loves to play. Demak, kuchugi juda ham do'stona ekan. Bu narsa bizga juda важный informatsiya bermayapti. Uni olib tashlasak ham ma'no bir xil. Nima asosiy ma'no bu yerda? Demak, buni kuchugi demak o'ynashni yaxshi ko'rishi. Mana bu relative clause bo'lsa ham, bo'lmasa ham ma'no umuman o'zgarmaydi. Tepada lekin kerak edi boyagi. They barked loudly. Demak, mana bu non-essential, ya'ni muhim bo'lmagan части. Muhim bo'lmagan части doim, ya'ni ko'p holatlarda virgullar bilan, zapyatayalar bilan set off qilib qo'yish kerak, ajratib qo'yish kerak. Va mana bu relative clause, ya'ni non-essential частini shuni olib tashlasa, ikkita virgul bilan birga olib tashlanadi. Va ma'no umuman o'zgarmaydi. Hech qanaqasiga. Xo'p. Demak, bugungi mavzu mana shu narsa edi. Relative clause'lar, essential va non-essential partlar sentence'da. Qiyin bo'lmagan temancha. O'zi writingda hamma mavzular osonroq. Ba'zilari даже savolni o'qimasdan turib javobini topsa bo'ladi.